Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at. We're going to be doing Leo live today, and it's going to be Karma, Love, and Money, so I can finish out the zodiacs for the month of February. I'll also be doing the rest of the Moksha houses, zodiacs, which is Aries and Sag. So those elements, the Moksha houses 1, 7, and 9. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. 1, 5, and 9 are going to be what we're taking care of today. Okay. All right, so let's start off with your karma. Hi, Nuck and Futz and Jay. Good to see you guys. My throat's a little sore today, but I'm okay. Thank you. It's been a while since I've been able to catch you live. Yes, it has. I don't see you too often. Hope you guys have some Leo in your chart. Hi, Stephen Butler. Good afternoon. Hi, Allie. Bottom of the deck, overall underall energy here for the fire sign of Leo is 8 of Wands. Taking action, making moves, stating what you want, communicating your needs, roaring like the lion you are. You're really going out of your way to let people know don't mess with you. It's like you're a force to be reckoned with. Bottom of the deck over here, double-edged sword. You're dealing with something that doesn't feel good. Reaping what I've sown, tasting my own words. You might be delivering the karma to someone, or you feel like karma's getting delivered to you, but whatever went around definitely came back around. Bottom of the deck here for your karmas, we have cycles. What have you been doing over and over again, you know? What's been popping back up in your life like this? You're tired of it, right? You're sick of seeing the same person, the same thing, getting the same results. Maybe. About that, I was getting a phone call. Okay. So let's clarify money. What's going on in your money situation? Okay. Bottom of the deck with money is inevitability. It's a lot like death. Mystery, wonder, the ending is not told yet. This person looks like they're in a desert, though. Let's get in with your karma. 10 of Cups. Knight of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, you got the 10-10. Karmic partner, dang. solitude. You have a mixture of karmic partners and divine partners throughout your life, Leo. Part of your fate is that you're going to have multiple partners. You're not meant to just, meet someone in high school, get married, have children, and grow old together. Like, that's just not in the cards for you. Your karma is, you're going to go through some relationship dramas. Your karma is you're supposed to have third parties in your life. It's written in the stars here. Especially if you're dealing with a Cancerian or a Capricorn, and quite possibly even a Virgo or Libra. You have been put through the good times and the bad. You've been feast and famine. It's like, when is it ever normal? When is it ever just regular for you? You have great ups and great downs. It's very hard for you to be just okay. Karmically speaking, you're supposed to pull away. Whenever there is a karmic partner involved, you're supposed to pull away and go be in your solitude. Your problem is letting go. But what's funny is every time you let go, you move on to a better relationship. If you could only not be so stubborn. Right now, let's just talk about the current energy for Leo. Yeah, the cats ran in. They're being crazy on your sign. What's happening today, right now, for Leo with Leo's karma? You're in a relationship. Somehow you're involved. And your person is also involved in another relationship. That is the current karma right now for Leo. You're getting information and facts. This is causing you to pull away from your partner. And you're like, oh no, don't bring up the karma to me again. Don't bring up the karmic partner again. Don't bring this up. You're just trying to be happy and live life. And then you get information that they're talking to someone else, or they're still connected to somebody else. And you're not the only cat in town. And could this be reversed? Yeah. Leo, you could be doing this to somebody else. I mean, you have to see how it resonates for whoever's watching the sign of Leo. And please watch your sun, your moon, your rising, which is your ascendant. A lot of you guys might want to follow for Venus for relationships, and ladies for the Jupiter, children, father of children, husband. And Mars for an intimate, sexual, passionately driven relationship. Okay. So this is a double-edged sword. There's a lot of remorse and regret here. I cry so much, I hurt so much, I regret so much, and I'm sorry. I still love you even though I'm not showing it. So someone here is just like, even though I am doing karmic things and I'm reaching out to somebody else, I'm sorry and I still love you. But the problem for Leo is you're supposed to love me and only me. You're a very jealous sign. You're not one that was going to share. In no way. No how. You'd rather know what's going on behind closed doors. You feel like you've offered everything to this person. You're like, I've given you money, I've given you love and affection, I've given you a beautiful home and a beautiful life. Why are you doing this to me? Again, this is your karma. It's a double-edged sword, reaping what you've sown and tasting my own words. Your own words is what I mean, not my own words, but you guys know what I mean. So what is the karma here? Can we get a little bit more information on the karma for the sign of Leo? What's going on with this karmic partner? Financial with the karmic partner. True colors. Leo, you're realizing somebody is with you for money, or you're with them for money, or there's some kind of karmic twist that the reason there's a karmic partner involved in this connection always has something to do with financial gain or personal security. Excuse my dog for snoring, guys. This really comes into play. Someone here feels like they're being used for financial, while the other person is off giving love, 10 of Cups, to somewhere else. For the life of you, you just want both. You're like, I just need both. Of course, everybody's normal. We all want both. But what you're experiencing is you're not getting both. For you, it's either one or the other. It's either money's doing great and doing okay and you guys are hanging in there, or you're not. And you're closer and more in love than ever. And you're just like, when am I going to have a win? When am I going to be able to be financially well and romantically well? What does this person want to confess while being around with this karmic partner? I can't stop thinking about you. I'm not giving up on us. So they don't want you to walk away. They're not going to let you go. Every time you threaten to pull away, they're right there. Nope, where do you think you're going? We can't break up. We can't end this. And you're like, the HE double hockey sticks, I can't. You're not going to treat me like I'm secondary. You're not going to take advantage of me, use me, or anything like that. But this person is just as determined as you and says, nope. This person is using your obsession with them to make sure you keep hanging on. But the truth is, you've already seen their true colors. This very much feels like a soulmate connection, you know, but there is a karmic person involved. Are you ever going to be able to conquer this? Let's see. Is Leo ever going to be able to conquer this karma? Because you have a real love karma and a real financial karma. Are you ever going to be able to get through this situation? Because they don't want to let you go, Leo. Interference, bottom of the deck. God, that's like your karma. Love language. It's all lip service, deep conversation. They know that's your love language. They want to tell you and promise you, kind of woo you over. But no, look at this. You've got constant interference. I would be definitely wary if you're being used for your pentacles. Financial did come up for you with that 10 of Pentacles. I mean, it's definitely a financial concern with your karma. Double check that your partner's not just hanging around because you make good money, or because your family has good money, or because maybe you're not rich, but all the bills are paid. Some people like to hang around just for security. They're like, you know, if I hang around Leo, we may not be rich, but the bills are always paid. Food's always in the fridge. Gas is in the car. I can always stream, you know, Netflix, Prime, whatever. Like, you know, life may not be rich and famous, but it's good. Life is good. You know, the cats, the dogs, the kids taken care of. You know, there's some kind of stability there. And if you feel it's vice versa, that you're hanging on to someone longer than you should be hanging on to someone, is it because they give you some sense of financial security? Maybe it's just too hard out there for you on your own in solitude, Knight of Swords, and you've been thinking about it and thinking it's too hard. There's no way that I want to do that on my own. Perhaps there's no way you want to parent on your own. This may not be for everybody, but this could be for an additional person. Leo, the person that you're with could be an air sign, Libra, male, in their 35 to 45 age range. You could be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. So got solitude. Or they could be a Libra, Virgo, cusper. Virgo might have something to do with you guys. But this man could, you know, have already had 2 marriages, 2 legal marriages, or maybe even 2 families. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. That may be a sign for you. They've already had 2 whole families. And they're not giving up on you, right? They want to make you the third. I think this person hangs on to their exes. I think this is part of your karma. And if it's you, then you're the one hanging on to 2 previous relationships, marriages, or families, and you can't let go. But somebody here is hanging on to their exes. And that is some heavy karma for the Leo. Trying to be with somebody that is all lip service. They know how your love language works, which is hearing words of affirmations, them confessing love, making promises, etc. They know that's what works. We even have that double-edged sword, which is the tongue. Reaping what I've sown and tasting my own words, you know. This person will taste what they've done. They do have remorse and regret, of course. Sure, they hurt, okay? Sure, they're sorry. Are they going to quit? According to the cards, with interference, clarifying, no. They're not going to quit. You're seeing their true colors. And unfortunately, this is some of your karma. You have to figure out, why do I have this karma? Why am I dealing with this karma? What should I do about this karma? What you should do is conquer karma. Karma is not meant to be lived long term. Karma is meant to be discovered and learned from and moved on from. It's literally an achievement. The karmas that I'm talking about, I don't just mean your karma physically, like your health, your karma with your financials, what's in your destiny for life. I'm not speaking about that kind of karma. I'm speaking about karmas that you have to pay to society, karmas you have to pay as a soul, karmas that you have to go through. You definitely can get through some of these karmas. And relationship and marriage is definitely a karma that you need to get through, Leo. Now, if you're a Leo that's never been married, never been in a serious relationship, this isn't for you, you know? But if you're a Leo that has been married or has had families and live in relationships and more than one, this is your karma to conquer always needing a third party? Are you hanging on to a third party for security? Is your partner hanging on to a third party for security in case the floor drops? Someone here is scared and worried to be alone. And Leo's karma is, I should not be scared of being alone. So if you are a Leo watching this, part of your karma is, I need to be okay alone. I don't need to have a backup plan. There's always a backup plan, and that's what's going on in this karma. So whether you're doing it to somebody else, Leo, or someone's doing it to you, honey, the karma that you're dealing with right now is somebody's got a backup plan. And the other piece to this puzzle is someone's hanging on to someone for financial gain and reasons. But yeah, good luck with your karmic triangle. And again, someone doesn't want to leave you alone. They don't want to give up on you, and they can't stop thinking about you. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you've seen the true colors. All right, so we're going to move on to love. Two of Cups. Bottled up emotions. Marriage. So Leo, you know, you're meant to be married. You may very well be married. You may be married right now, or you may feel like you're married right now. Expect a Tower. Sudden changes, shocking events, a major shift. Universal help, thank God, but karmic hell, relationships over, and revelations will be had. I think this goes along with the karmic partner card, the Knight of Swords card, the Solitude card, and the Interference card. I think what is happening in your relationship is a Tower. I wish I could actually express how I feel. It goes perfectly with the bottled up emotions. You or the person you love really wants to let go. Interesting. There's also this, I wish I could tell you how I feel, but I'm holding back. I got a weird channeling, guys. Hear me out. This is what I'm channeling. It's purely channeling here. It's a message. Someone is married or in a relationship and someone loves somebody else. That's the Tower. Bottled up emotions. They have not expressed to the other person that they love them. You, Leo, may very well be the one. It may be you. That you are in a commitment for financial reasons. But there's another partner that you have feelings for. But you have not expressed how you feel because you're not single yet. So the Tower is admitting you have feelings for somebody else. It's a very strong love feeling for somebody else. And you just can't spit it out. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get some more information here. Third party karmic situation for Leo coming in for love. Winter is a really prominent month for you right now. Big dreams. Whale. Big dreams to me comes across like the moon card. Even the moon's in that picture. I honestly just feel like you're wondering if this is just a fantasy, if it could ever be real. But again, the moon talks about secrets. I think you have a lot of feelings for someone, but you haven't told them. I think you are a secret admirer. And if that doesn't resonate, like you're not this person, then somebody is definitely a secret admirer of yours. And they may not have told you how they feel. The biggest zodiac sign that pops up for Leo, and maybe you're a cusper, is the sign of Cancerian. Yeah, this person hasn't come clean. They have huge emotions, and they definitely want to be married. This is not some willy-nilly relationship. This is not just a fling. They love you, or you love them. But there is definitely no expression. And the reason is because you're already in a relationship, or they are already in a relationship. That's what's going on. We have a love waiting to be expressed, but somebody has to drop the other connection. Oh my gosh, I gotta write this down. When I'm doing readings, guys, I lose track and I forget things. I gotta write them down because I can get lost in the story. So, wow, twist, plot twist. There is someone else. They are in love. Big time. But haven't said it yet. Ooh, they haven't said it yet. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have surrender and regret. I told you winter was an important part. Wow. Cycles, release, divine timing. Oh, yeah. Someone has just, oh my God, they feel really bad. This person's like, I never meant to drag in a third party. Like, this is not, But again, this is the karma. We saw the karma over here on the left. There's two families. There's karma. We got the karmic partner right there. Okay. We got interference. So we knew this was part of your karma. And this Two of Cups person, it's actually written on my card, destined lover. Destined. The biggest problem here in love is surrendering a marriage and getting remarried. Leo, your biggest karma is marriage. Why is marriage your biggest karmas? Like getting married, getting divorced, getting married again, or it's a struggle to get married, period. There's just like something going on with you and marriage. Maybe it's just having more than one. Like, what are you, Elizabeth Taylor? I am kind of getting Elizabeth Taylor vibes. Leo, you're good looking. You're attractive. You're fun. You have magnetism about you. A lot of this could be happening because you were just born with this kind of a placement to where you're going to get attention like this. Or you're going to go through lots of love up and downs like this. Maybe you have Scorpio in your 5th house. Maybe you have Scorpio in your 7th house. Maybe Mars is in your 7th or your 5th. But there's just a lot of ups and downs. Pluto may even be in your 7th or your 5th, even your 8th. And there's just this karmic massive gain and then a massive loss. You seem to be lucky in commitment, though. There's some kind of, wow, I got lucky in commitment, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, I got lucky in commitment again, 10 of Cups. And children look like that's not a problem. So finding love and having children, not a problem. The biggest problem in your life is karmic interference. Karmic interference. There's one of two things happening for Leo. One, you have a secret love affair, a secret crush, a secret feeling for somebody else, and you're about to divorce or leave somebody that you've been committed to go and be with this other person, and that's the tower of your life. You're going to break somebody's heart. And you're going to say, listen, I know you don't want me to give up. I know you don't want to give up on me. I know you want to hang on to me, but I'm out. I am out. That's what's happening. I fell in love with somebody else again. That's it. And I'm going to break free of this. And, you know, it is what it is. You're going to break somebody's heart because you have big, massive feelings for somebody else. And you're going to surrender your heart and your feelings to this next person. You're going to be filled with a lot of regrets, but that's what you want. That's who you're in love with. So Leo, you're going to leave someone here, or it's reversed. And you're about to be left, Leo. Because someone that you've been with, that you don't want to let go of, that you're hanging on to and trying to work this out, trying to have these big talks about, hey, I need you financially. Hey, we've got kids. Like you're trying to hang on to this connection. All the while, there's a karmic partner. It's not going to work out. They are going to leave you with a tower for somebody else. And are they going to go get married to somebody else? Yeah. They could leave this marriage, divorce you, and go get married to the next person. This could be a chronic, how do you say, like chronic marriage situation. Married, divorce, married, divorce. I'm definitely getting Elizabeth Taylor vibes. Elizabeth Taylor was married how many times? I don't know. I know. This is a crazy reading. This is where I'm at. I got to write this note down. I got to write this note down. Elizabeth Taylor vibes. Okay. Leo, you love this person and they love you, you know? But when we have feelings that are not being able to be expressed, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, and then we have bottled up emotions down here, I'm sorry, there is just something that is ready to explode and it must come out. And that is the Tower. Unfortunately, in love, wherever you're going, Leo, there's going to be a tower. There's a tower in love, whether it's coming for you or coming from you. There's interference. There's no way around it for the Leo reading. And this is your karma. You're reaping this kind of karma in some way, the double-edged sword. What does this mean? Did you speak ill of somebody? Did you talk crap about your sister that did this? Did you talk crap about a karmic partner? Did you throw somebody under the bus? Did you brag? Did you say, haha, I have him and you don't? He makes love to me and he just screws you. We're in love and happy and going to be together forever. You know, we're married. We're going to get married. Did you throw marriage in somebody's face? Or vice versa, if it's not happening to you, did somebody throw marriage in your face? And now someone's reaping what they've sown. They're tasting their own words. Someone's getting left, abandoned, rejected. Either you're doing the rejecting or you're being rejected, but someone's getting it. They're reaping what they've sown and tasting their own words. If somebody talked a lot of SHIT, they're getting it. And they're going to regret the day they ever spoke that SHIT. They're going to regret the day they ever said somebody was a homewrecker, or the day they ever said somebody was being used. They're going to regret the day somebody said they were a nobody, they don't love you. Because like I said, either A, someone's leaving their partner to come to you and express they love you, or you're getting left because they love somebody else, or you're leaving someone because you love somebody else. So I don't know which way the cookie crumbles or where the shoe fits for you in the story, in these scenarios, but that's the tea. That's what's going on. Somebody is going to regret the day they ever spoke negatively about another person because they are getting the curse that they cursed on somebody else. And the tower will befall. And the karma, the biggest karma, somebody has feelings for somebody else. That's the biggest karma. And that is karma and love. Yeah, exactly, Doja. True colors. Now, because I've experienced on both sides of the team, or the teams, when we say a leopard doesn't change his spots, not true. There are people that do change, you know, but it's not common for sure. It depends on the person's soul. You know, example, a criminal could be robbing banks and taking advantage of businesses and companies, and then later get caught and become a white-collar FBI agent, helping the government find the criminals. It happens, you know? A drug addict could be a complete mess of life and get help and become the helper to the drug addicts, you know? So to say that a leopard can't change his spots, I don't want to say it with, I don't want to paint that with a broad brush, because then there's a lot of people that are like, you're never going to let my past die. You're always going to remind me of my past. I'm not who I was 10 years ago, or I'm not who I was last year. So I don't want to paint that with a broad brush and just say it's a common phrase that applies for everybody, that a leopard never changes his spots, because that's not true. It's not true. But whatever's going on karmically in this video, there's no way around it. Somebody will be seeing the number 1010 on the clock or at the gas pump or on license plates or on their phone, whatever. They're going to see it. And it's going to be a sign. And the 1010 is a sign for endings, finales, death and rebirth, new beginnings. Leo, I only hope you're not the one creating the karma. I hope it's not you. But if it is you, we always reap what we sow. So Leo, if it is you reaping all of this, it's because you were sowing those seeds. If it is not you, and I hope it's not, then your person's going to get left. Your person's going to get dealt with. And you're going to go off and be happy. But there is something here about a secret admirer, and somebody hasn't said how they feel yet. That is yet to come. I'm also hearing, be sure that you surrender to fate, which is letting a karmic situation go. Be sure that you do surrender to the tower of the interference in the karmic partner. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. Like something's going to come so much more harshly. What does the universe want to tell you about your karmic situation here? Self-care isn't selfish. Be the change you wish to see up in this BITCH. Please don't be that person that stays stuck in something because of the kids or money. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. I repeat, no healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. Personally, I think there's a partner that doesn't want to let you go. I'm not giving up on us. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm fighting for us. This person, someone here is not thinking about themselves. And this is either you being a selfish jerk, hanging on to someone that clearly has feelings for somebody else, let it go. Let them go. Or it's them being selfish against you. They love somebody else. They want them. They're off sneaking around, interference, karmic part. They're off seeing somebody else. But yet they don't want to let you go. No, you're the money train. Or you've got the security, or you've got the kids, or you've got something. So you're not going anywhere. That's selfish. And that's not a healthy person. So either you're not the healthy person or they're not the healthy person. But if you want change, it's got to come from you. Okay? Because whether somebody's afraid to let you go or you're afraid to let them go, someone's got to do it, and it might as well be you. I'm just saying. Now, this message is going to come hot and heavy, and it's going to come quick. 8 of Wands, take action. Magician, you're going to have some choices to make. Page of Swords, you better make the right decision. You already got the information. You got the tea from this reading. Once you land that information, once you get the tea, what else are you waiting around for? Start taking action. Take steps in the right direction, away from the fire. I am telling you, Leo, walk away from the fire. Don't play with it. You got solitude. 9 of Pentacles, which is solitude, hermit vibes, is popping up again. Single, isolated energy. I think you already know you're supposed to be alone. You're supposed to leave this alone, or make this person single because they're not right for you. I think you know that you need to take action against a relationship because of a third party. So there you go. There is the tea. There's the karma. There's the love inquiries. There's definitely a third party person here in the Leo reading. It's going to be up to you to take that action and leave it alone, okay? Because someone is going to be way too selfish to let go, and someone's got to do it. So now is the time. All right. Can we move on from that and let's look at your money? Hopefully something is going to go good in your life because that's a mess. Let's see what's happening with money, okay? All right. The Star card, that's good. 2 of Pentacles, that's decent. Could be worse, not terrible. A Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is looking all right. This is looking decent. Yeah. Let's see what Oracle comes out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. So we have ruin, financial ruin. The core element is purity. The subtrick is corruption. It is the fall that injures you. Purity. It is the fall that injures you. Well, the star comes after the fall. Whenever you move on from your stuck love situation, money's going to get better. It's a balancing act right now with that elephant, okay? It's hard for you. The elephant in the room is, I'm barely making it. Or I only have enough. Like we're just getting by, you know? This isn't, I am swimming in pentacles. Okay, it's enough. An elephant walking the tightrope is a bit of a circus. And yeah, he's doing good, and everyone's on pins and needles watching the elephant, hoping the elephant doesn't fall, because that would be terrible. So we're at the edge of our seats watching this elephant make it across the tightrope. By the grace of God, he's making it. But that's the 2 of Pentacles. Balancing acts are very difficult. And a lot of times we make it look easier than it really is. So I do think that your financial situation, you're okay. You're not bad. You're not in financial ruin. You're not in Five of Pentacles, Dark Night of the Soul. You're not suffering like that. But there's been a long time, Knight of Pentacles, that you've been working to get more, and all you work for in all your long hours is just to have enough. Once you hit ruin, once your life feels destroyed, Saturn is going to rebuild you. Jupiter's going to rebuild you. Okay, but there has to be destruction first. And I think there's been procrastination on the suffering, procrastination on the tower and the ruin, and we all know what the tower is. Relationships can really be distracting from our work. I do think that you're going to be okay financially. I think there's going to be a financial blessing once you leave the situation. And what I mean by that is, I think you're going to get a promotion at your work. I think you're going to get to start your own business, possibly. I think that you could get a new job that pays you much better. I just believe that once you go through your karma, something drastic and wonderful is going to change as far as money for you. And perhaps your karma is to leave someone and go be with the Two of Cups and have a tower. I do think your karma will dramatically change once you leave. Let's get a karmic message about this karmic lesson that involves your money and your life. I was going to do a Kali, but no. Let's do this one, which is the Gothic oracles. Okay, so what do we have to see for karma? Whoa. Await the night. We talked about winter. Something very important is happening this winter. Fantasy forest. It just looks like winter to me. All right, but we're going to read this card. Await the night. Now she's sitting on a coffin. So this is the message of freedom. Yeah. A vampire sits on her coffin, refreshed from her slumber. She is awake and ready. Bats surround her as moonlight begins to pour into the castle. Leo, while vampires cannot exist in sunlight, and that is your ruling planet, they are known to wake and hunt under the light of the moon. This is a symbol of freedom for them. Since the vampire cannot live amongst the rays of daylight and confined to their coffins until sundown, and we did talk about that moon with big dreams and surrender, there is a freedom in this tower. Leo, true freedom is living a life that allows for choice without constraints. We might think of freedom as being physical, but like the vampire in her coffin, in daylight hours, freedom is also freedom of thought, freedom of expression, freedom of being who you really are, and especially being your true, authentic self. It's a privilege that not everyone has the luxury of. If you've drawn this card, it can represent both nature of being controlled and the act of releasing yourself from restriction. Now might be the time to fight for your own freedom, whether that means doing what you want to do, speaking what's on your mind, or cutting ties with this person that wishes to hush you or keep you under their control. This card asks that you consider how free you really are within a given situation or in a relationship. What might you need to say or do to experience this freedom? Honestly, I feel like somebody doesn't want to let another person go, even though they have somebody else. So I don't know how that, I don't know how that plays out for you, but that's the majority of what I'm feeling. That is an imprisonment. It's, I don't want to let you go, but I have somebody else. And like I said, that could either be from you or from them directly. I don't know. But that's cruel. I don't want to leave, but I don't want to let them go either. And the biggest message, especially if it's you that's being forceful, is you're going to get the double-edged sword. You're going to reap what you sow. You're going to taste your own words. That tower is going to hit hard. That Knight of Swords, that Eight of Wands action, it's coming. You know, why fight this? Why fight the inevitable? Bottom of the deck, we did get inevitability. And I'm hearing you still have time to make this right. You still have time. You really do. You have time to surrender before the tower hits. And really, Leo, this is, do you want to go to war and battle and get hurt worse, or do you want to surrender? Pick your battles wisely. Be the change you want to see. Because someone, and it could be you, is very selfish. And very much having a hard time making the right decision. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hard. What does Spirit want to say at the close of this reading? Spirit, what do you want to tell the collective group of Leo? What is the message from Spirit, please? Oh. All right, well, it's something here. That one feels good. All right. Yeah. What is bottom of the deck, though? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. When I channel, when I tell you a message, honey, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There's a tower moment coming your way within 8 weeks. Tower. Tower. 2 different decks. Okay? This is the tower moment. Building a better foundation. This relationship was not built on a good foundation. It's got to come down. It's got to come apart. There's no way right now for the sign of Leo to avoid this. And again, it's either are you going to surrender to the tower or are you going to go down fighting? Either way, you're going to go down. Await the night. Freedom. Liberation. This tower is coming to liberate you, Leo. Or the tower's coming so somebody can be liberated from you and your control. So it's one way or the other. The other card that comes out is the never-ending story. There's more to come. Just wait and see. This isn't the end of your life. Some people are like, this is it. I'm throwing in my towel. If this is the end of this marriage, if this is the end of this connection, if this is the end, I don't want to live anymore. I can't survive anymore. I can't be happy. I'll never get married again. I'll never have love again. I'll never be happy again. It's like, you know, the world is falling apart, because that's what the tower does. It makes you think the world is falling apart. And this card's like, hey, no, it's not. There's more to come. There's more love. There's more relationships. Why are you so cowardice to let this end? Like, this is the end of the world. Like, everything's going to just go dark, and you're going to be miserable and lonely for the rest of your life. You might as well just sit down, brace yourself, and die. You know, like that's so pitiful and so negative to have someone think that this tower destroys everything. There's nothing left. There's plenty left. Yeah, and Spirit's like, listen, stop being a crybaby about it. Surrender to this tower. Stop fighting it. It's what's supposed to happen. There's somebody here that just wants to hang on to these relationships with a death grip. And it's like, you're not going to pull this one from me. And it's like, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Here goes the other one, you know? And it's like, that's okay. That's all right. This is your karma. We kind of felt that earlier. Now it just makes more sense. Your karmas is really about having multiple relationships. Okay, interference, like this is your karmas. Like I said, something is going on in your chart to activate multiple relationships. So you're like, okay, you know, I can work with this. If that's my destiny, if I am meant to experience multiple marriages, multiple relationships, I might as well make the most of it. You know, be graceful, like Elizabeth Taylor. Fall in love, let it end, and fall in love again. You know, that is the message. Like, it's okay to fall in love. You don't have to just be stuck on this person. You know, this relationship wasn't meant to last, you know, and there's another one on the way in, you know. Let's move on. Let's move on and see what's next, you know. But there's this, whoever was talking crap, they're going to get it. I'm just saying, they're going to regret it. And if people are talking crap about you because this is like your third marriage or your fourth marriage or whatever's going on in your life, and people are just running their mouth, they're going to be sorry, because you're going to get the star when it comes to money. So you're going to be blessed financially. Your money's going to explode. Okay. And they're also going to eat their words, because you're going to find another beautiful relationship. So you're just blessed. Blessed with the 10 of Pentacles, blessed with the 10 of Cups, blessed with the 2 of Cups. You know, whoever sits here and mocks you and talks bad about you, they're going to eat their words. You know, just like people ate their words for Elizabeth. Who was reaping the benefits? Not them. You know, you're the one that's going to reap the benefits, or whoever, because if you're the one doing the whatever, you know how the story goes. But there you go. Listen, in a nutshell, it's inevitable for Leo to get the tower. Let's go with it, not against it. Let's build a better future, build a better foundation for the next relationship. Remember, these cycles are just going to keep continuing unless you're able to learn from your karma and let go. And I think the biggest part of your karma that you need to conquer is being okay to be alone. Because we have solitude like twice. And be alone. If you can conquer letting go of loves and be happy in your own company and not worrying about what other people say and going off into this world being happy and strong, you will conquer your karmas, and you don't have to relive this interference over and over again. So I hope I helped you out today. If this is you, I hope you're okay alone for a little while, because that is your karma. Okay? And this is it. I love you guys. This concludes the Leo reading. I will be back today to do Aries and Sag. So keep an ear out for your notification bell. And keep your eyes peeled for if I'm live again. Maybe check periodically if YouTube doesn't notify you. Markers said sometimes they only notify 3 times, and that's it, so I don't know. But I will be back on to do the other fire sign elements, which, you know, and I think it's worth mentioning for you, Leo. Moksha. The zodiac signs and the houses for moksha is 1, 5, and 9. It makes a trine. So when you hear in astrology, they start talking about a trine. You have a trine happening, Leo. You have a trine happening, Scorpio. You hear a lot of that in tropical zodiac. They talk about the trine. In Vedic sidereal, we talk about moksha. And it is the shape of a triangle. 1, 5, 9. In the North Indian chart. The South Indian, I don't like. It's a square, and that doesn't, you know, you do your own thing. But the North Indian chart, that makes a triangle. And the moksha houses are about freedom, like this reading, enlightenment, new beginnings, births, and power. So you, Leo, are one of the 3 that represent moksha, because it's Aries, Leo, and Sag. The fire signs represent liberation and moksha, because through fire, you can be reborn. That's being born of the spirit. And the spirit is represented by the holy fire. So only through fire can you be purified. Okay? That's why people on Ash Wednesday, they rub ashes over their forehead. A lot of people in India and stuff believe in cremation, purifying the body, burning it to ash so it can be reborn, you know? And so there's just a lot of symbolism with fire and rebirth. And you even think of the phoenix and it being burned to death and then reborn. So the fire signs really represent this rebirth, this moksha, this beautiful enlightenment and liberation from karma. So the fire elements are fighters. They're warriors. They're brave, and they're also very creative and artistic, and they're versatile. So fire elements are extremely powerful in the world of reincarnation, extremely powerful in the world of rebirth. But, you know, they have their negative trait, which is they're a fighter. They like to pick up their sword. They're very combative. They fight for what they want or what they believe in, you know, which is good in some ways. But in some ways, when they're busy fighting for what they don't want to let go of, that could be negative. You know, that's the hardship you face. And no one said liberation was easy. People have to go to war and die for liberation and freedom. So that's not easy. For people to be reborn, they have to freaking die. That's a terrible way to be reborn. You know, it's like new life means I must suffer, you know, in some way. Yes. And so if you can accept your fate as a moksha sign, then you'll know that you must suffer to be reborn. You must burn. Your old ways must die and burn a gruesome, painful, fiery death so you can be reborn from these ashes. So if you accept that part of your karma is you're a fire sign, you're in the moksha element signs, then you've got one step ahead of the game, don't you? If you can just accept the inevitable, that the towers will come, the death will happen, the ending will be here, and you embrace that, then you're the one that has power. If you can embrace the death and rebirth, you can have power. I just want you to accept that. I want you to be aware of it and just know there must be something to burn first, and then you can rejoice. So don't be afraid of the burn. Okay? I will answer $15 questions in another video today, but not in the zodiac fire signs today. I'll do a collective read for like a message from your person. And after that, we will do the lightning round. If you're busy or you think you may not make it to the live, or what if you miss it, I recommend that you pay ahead of time. And I will include you with your list. Okay? So if you want that done and you want to be first, and maybe you don't want to wait for 10 more people in front of you live, or maybe you're not going to be there, please go to my website and you can donate there, or you can go to Cash App, which is in the description below. And I'll be happy to answer your questions. I will be doing a collective read today, and it will be after that read. All right. So that's a $15 Q&A. You get to ask a question. You get 1 card plus bottom of the deck. The more you order, the more inclined I may be to pull bonus cards. So it's really up to you. You can order as many as you want. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching me. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. Thank you, Leo, for watching me. I hope you get the better end of this reading if you're my collective. And if you're cross-watching and you're dealing with a Leo, well, honey, they're about to get that tower. So you found out some tea, didn't you? Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to me. I would love to see you back here again. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can just dislike the video as well. If you felt this reading resonated with you, can you leave a heart at the bottom of the deck? You don't have to write out a full comment, just a little heart. I want to see how many people this resonates with. I want to know if this is hitting home with my collective groups. And remember, if you're looking for a personal service, private services from me or with me, I do coaching. I do all kinds of good stuff. I do astrological reviews. I'm most proud of my coaching. I really help people go into union with their person, and I don't just give you advice. I have actual remedies per Vastu and Feng Shui, which is remedies for the home, okay, and your environment. I also work with magic. So I work with a lot of hoodoo, and I remedy your situation through that as well as the art of manifestation. And I have a lot of good information to give with manifestation. So if you want to get more money, or you want to come into union in a relationship, or maybe you just want to heal, because I have definitely mastered the art of forgiveness and healing. And I don't just mean in relationships. I mean across the board. Two of the people I love most in my life were murdered. I've mastered the art of forgiving the murderer and being okay with that, moving on. You know, what really gave me peace is astrology. So we can really go into your karmas, talk about your chart, talk about what's going on in life. If you want some coaching to have a better year, and 2024 is your year, please consider my coaching. That's available through my website. I would love to help you out with that. Okay? Anyways, there's a lot more information with it on my website. You could read up about journaling. It's weekly. We get to check in. If you have a bigger package, you check in with me twice a week for 6 weeks. If you have a smaller package, you can check in with me once a week. But it's definitely more affordable than counseling. And it's more fun too. And you get results much faster. So anyways, that's available. I'll see you guys later, though. I'm going to get some tea, take a little break. I'll be back to do the other readings today, and I hope I see you there. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye, Doja Cell. Bye, Allie. Doja, you paid for the astrological chart. Did you pay for the couples review for Valentine's? Or did you pay for the chart just for you privately? For your karmas? Is it love, or did you pay for like career, spiritual journey, personal karmas, etc.? I guess I'll check the order. I'll be able to see. Karima, I hope I see you there in the next video. I love you, girl. I look forward to seeing you in the lightning round. Markers, thank you so much for being here and supportive. Allie, it looks like he doesn't want to let you go. Okay. He doesn't want to let you go. Allie, this reading I did today with Leo about not giving up on us. I'm fighting for you. I can't stop thinking about you. And still dealing with a karmic partner may very well be close to your story. And it is not fair that there's interference and that this person doesn't want to let go. Just know that that tower needs to happen. Okay? Surrender to it so you can have real love and revamp your financial situation as well. So we can talk more about that, Allie. Maybe we can do some counseling. We could do the coaching. Maybe we could do a private, whatever. But I would love to help you out with that and see what's going on, Allie. And Doja, oh, the Valentine's special. Yay. Okay. FYI, guys, for the Valentine's special, and I've mentioned this before, I need 30 days to prepare for the zodiac charts and research and time of births so I can give you your proper consultation. It does take hours for me to compare charts, to look at you and his or you and hers and see your karmas and write them down and take notes and be able to give you the proper explanation in your video. So anyways, just FYI, the scheduling for the compatibility doesn't match the actual wait time. And I do mention the wait time in the description, just so it's there, so you know. I don't know, Acuity Scheduling just put schedules up, even if it's not matching what the description says, but whatever. Okay? All right, I love you guys. I'm glad, Doja. That's good. That's good. It's going to be good. I can't wait to do those readings with you. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Love ya.